What makes a father is being devoted. You got to be devoted. You got to be committed to, understanding that you have this responsibility. Is not to give them the things that we never had, but to give them the things that they deserve, which is education, the love. They have someone there to protect them. Death is a part of life. One time you're here, another time you're not. It could be you, it could be the other partner. However, we have to be thankful for life. And because we have that life, that's why our children needs us the most.
39-year-old Roland Eudoxie always wanted to be a father, but he never imagined he would become a grieving single father. However, the death of his wife while pregnant with their second child in 2020 has only served to strengthen him as a parent to become an anchor for their young son, Xavier.
Something that I have always wanted to be a dad, but not knowing that, it end up being a single parent. However, it's something that helps me to be stronger as well, because like we say, our children didn't ask to be here. But the matter of fact that they are here, and it's my responsibility, since the other parent is not here, it's my responsibility to ensure that it's not to give him the things that I never had, but to give him the things that he deserves. And he deserves the best. That's why I push myself to do it.
Exactly 1 month after she suffered a placental abruption, Roland's wife, Odessa, died. That moment has altered his life ever since.
She went to the market and she purchased a few, because it was during the COVID season. And she purchased some item. Apparently the bag that she was fetching was too heavy and she had a placenta abruption. So by the time she got to the hospital, she had bleed out a lot. And then they had to do a C-section to actually take her. The baby was 6 months at that time. And the baby lived for 1 day, 24 hours. And well, she never speak back after that. So when she left home and she said, "I'm going to clinic," that was the last word I actually heard from her. She spent 1 month in the hospital. So that happened on the 9th of April. Baby died on the 10th. And she passed away on the 9th of May.
Since then, there has been a huge void in their lives, but memories of his wife and mother and the love she had for them has been a great source of comfort.
The hardest thing is going to bed at night. And the most difficult thing is answering the questions that my son have. They're words that I cannot find. However, what I always tell him is to whenever he feels down, is to look up into the sky, because I may not always have the words to give to him. And just say, "Mom, I love you." Let him know that. And like on Mother's Day, he made a card and he asked to go at her tomb. He rested on the thing. And the things that he said, he always been strong, and that's why I have to be strong too, because he makes me strong.
Roland also lost his mother at a young age and grew up with his grandparents. While being a single dad can be tedious, every day is a new learning experience for Roland. After his mother died, Roland did not spend a lot of time with his father, so for him it is more important that he is there for his son.
It's a learning experience every single day, and with my son, that's why I work with him with his schooling, because the things that we used to do back then and how they're doing it now is entirely different, and I use that opportunity for me to learn as well.
He takes pride in being an open-minded parent as he teaches his son about life. According to Roland, what makes a good father is being devoted and committed to accepting that your obligation as a father is your own.
And when we be overprotective of our children, and that's why when they get out there, they're not really au fait with what's going on. So Don't restrict him too much from certain things. Let's say explicit languages. Certain things that have explicit language, but I let him know that these are things that he should not be saying. You will hear it, but it's not for you to repeat them.
Roland teaches karate, runs his own business, and works part-time, all the while being a full-time parent. For fathers who may be going through a similar situation, he is urging them to be strong and healthy and to be there for their children because he knows all too well that life is precious.